ReZero, episode 8 director's cut. So I want to start this really quick by thanking a few people, a few of my patrons for giving their thoughts on last episode in terms of how it ended up. Kind of led to that in terms of Subaru's character. It's definitely made me like reflect on it more, and I kind of want to share my thoughts on that. So I want to thank Nitinal, I want to thank Jordan Rowling, I want to thank Ere Emiya. So thank you guys for sharing your thoughts and being so thorough with your thoughts as well. Like, I very much appreciate it, because I definitely do like this show a lot. So I think having a better understanding and kind of opening my thought process beyond my admittedly very much I like Subaru so much. It's hard for me to shit on him too hard, because me as the viewer, I know what he goes through. I know how much he's died, and I know like how much it's really fucked him up. But that's the thing. To everyone else around him, he's disconnected. Like that's a word that I really like that Jordan used, or rather detachment, excuse me, he said. And it's so funny when you look back, because even an example of this that Jordan pointed out was that even Subaru's like constant bringing up of these tropes, right? Like when he first joined the world, talking about he's the protagonist and kind of breaking down characters by tropes, kind of show just his initial detachment, and in a sense, I will maybe possibly foreshadowing to this, because really what happened last episode, Subaru very naively, arrogantly, completely just missed the point of everything going on, or rather did not try to understand, because royal selection, big fucking deal. The next ruler of this like land, Emilia, is a participant. She makes him promise. This was a promise he made her, to stay put there in the capital. Wait for her. Rest. Don't do anything crazy, because again, she feels guilt for like what's happened to him in terms of like everything that's been going on. But he breaks that promise. Even like using his magic, which he also promised, like, don't use magic. He even did that shit too. But like him sneaking in to see royal selection, because he's worried about Emilia. That's his thing. His perspective. He's like, I'm doing this for Emilia. If I want to make sure nothing happens to her, I want to be there so I can help. Which, as an intent, as like a sentiment, is very like respectable, and you get it as the viewer, because you're like, you understand why Subaru feels this way, even to like a blind extent. But that's also the problem, because like he goes in there from the rip. Even like before that, he's antagonistic towards Julius, who is a knight, like for no reason other than like he's friendly with Emilia, kissed her hand, a contender for the throne, which it's not that like crazy of a gesture. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have to be so like off rip, just so antagonistic towards dude. Like, I get it, I know his feelings, but from then on it just progressed between the two, and Subaru really wasn't trying to like let that go, because he felt he had something to prove. Like, I'm doing this for Emilia, like I'm here for her, like I want to prove like I'm doing this for her. And it's just funny because he embarrassed the fuck out of her when the wise men were being racist towards her, which is awful. Like, that's terrible. But he did not need to jump in and embarrass her more, like show everyone that, like, because he like represents her, like that's like, oh, that's pretended. But no, and she ended up rejecting him, because in her rejecting him also showed like that disconnection, because Subaru, he's not, in Emilia rejecting him, he's not sad over the fact or guilty over the fact that he embarrassed her, that he's fucking things up like for Emilia's opportunity to be ruler. He's just, what he feels is that Emilia rejected him, and that's where that ends, and that's like the problem. And I'm glad I can like acknowledge that. Again, as much as I love Subaru, He's so great. I love that he's a good guy, but I do have to acknowledge, especially when it's been pointed out to me so thoroughly, just his issues and his again, his detachment. That's such an important word. And also just really like as Ede pointed out, just even like the lap pillow scene with Emilia, in terms of like understanding the depth of Subaru's and Emilia's relationship, it's really not that deep in terms of like their connection. Like when I think about it, like again, we know Subaru's perspective and we know what he wants to tell her and we know like what he's gone through. But even the lap pillow scene, like Emilia, like part of me was wondering, like, does she know somehow? I don't know, because maybe Witch of Envy shenanigans. But at the same, like, Emilia is Emilia, like, and she, as a character outside of Subaru's experience, who Subaru cannot tell, again, as Ede pointed out, probably assumed it was about the loot house incident. Like how could she have known? Like, it was a very kind gesture. Like, that was wonderful. It was a very cute and sweet and amazing moment. And it's so cathartic. It was so cathartic to see Subaru like let out the emotion out, even if he couldn't say it, just to let that out. But in terms of like their relationship, Subaru really doesn't like get it. Again, because you see like kind of the distance between them. Like you see how Emilia acts. Like she's not like open. Clearly there's a lot like to her that we even as the viewer don't know, and Subaru definitely doesn't know. But he's always trying to set up a date with her. He's always trying to be like, flirty with her, giving her nicknames, which is great. I love it. I'm sure Emilia enjoys it too. Because again, like I think Puck pointed out like earlier in the series that Emilia doesn't really have friends. So for like Subaru to pursue this like connection with her, she probably likes it. But even if it's not on like the romantic level, that she it doesn't seem that she reciprocates those kind of feelings. But yeah, man, essentially Subaru fucked up and he has to deal with it now. Like that's the thing too, as Nitinol pointed out. I'm trying to hit points that everyone's pointed out. So the first one was from Jordan, point out something that Ede said, and Nitinol, in terms of like it being Subaru's fault at this point, how he deals with it now is going to be very interesting to see. So I'm very curious about that. This is a turning point. Like Emilia is essentially rejected him, and a line has been drawn. Like she's going back with Roswaal, she stated, to the mansion. He's gonna stay here and get healed, and there's gonna be some physical distance between them. Like he's not gonna see her for a while, I assume. I don't know. I assume so. So we'll see how Subaru deals with that, if he does. Oh, and another thing I want to point out. Sorry, I meant to hit this earlier. This is kind of a stream of consciousness, so I kind of miss bringing this up. Jordan also pointed out in terms of like Subaru. Jordan said he refuses to take anyone else's problems seriously until it directly involves him, and I absolutely agree with that, especially in terms of last episode. In terms of like, because again, he wasn't guilty about fucking things up for Emilia, or like disrespecting the knight and fighting Julius and further fucking things up for Emilia. It was about like, oh, Emilia rejected me, and that's like the extent of his like guilt. And Jordan pointed out the specific example, like when Rem was killed by the shaman before. Subaru's thought wasn't that he was sad that she's dead, not that he feels guilty that he his actions couldn't lead to her not dying. It was that I was having so much fun. That's the quote. I remember that quote. At the time, it didn't hit me how fucked up a thought that really was, in terms of seeing Rem dead there and him saying I was having so much fun as the first thought. Because knowing at that point that he would have to die, like it's so crazy, man. Like examining Subaru's character, like not through my, I won't say rose tinted glasses, because I did acknowledge that he fucked up in terms of like the promise and being so weirdly antagonistic with Julius and snapping on Emilia, but when I reflect on the show, like it really makes sense, man. But yeah, I think hopefully I was able to get off all those thoughts. This is actually like the fourth or fifth time I've tried to record this thing. I really wanted to make this like a get my thoughts like concise in terms of uh God, I just had a brain fart. I've gotten this far and I finally just brain farted. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. So this is where we're at. We're gonna see how the hell Subaru proceeds, because I assume even us as the viewer, we're not gonna see what's going down with Amelia and company. I feel like it's really gonna drive home what Subaru's feeling now, whatever that is. I have a feeling, but I'm a little worried. So let's see what happens. Beginning the episode in 3, 2, 1. Oh, he's training with Will. See, and that part really fucked me up. And that was that was nasty. Like Subaru's mental state, I'm actually kind of concerned about. Yeah, it's really bugging him, obviously. So we'll see. Trying to protect a guy like that. Hmm. Ah, Reinhard. I'm really curious what's about to go down, man. Wait, what is this? This a new opening? What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh, seeing those scenes play out in the opening is really painful. You could really see where the rift kind of just like the distance has always kind of been there, but whoo, now it's a real problem. Oh man. Oh Rem. Oh Rem. Al, it still trips me out just how much Al is a Dark Souls character. I'm very much looking forward to see. Whoa, very much looking forward to seeing how all these characters play out in the story now, because we met a lot of characters last episode. Was that the dragon? Holy hell! Again, these hooded figures, they're definitely gonna pop up soon. Whoa, the hands are going for Amelia. Whoa, I have hope for those two, man. I don't know, man. But Subaru has to deal with this first. Oh, Reinhard. None at all. Oh, Julius. Hmm. Wow. Just straight up no. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, Reinhard, you tried. But Subaru's not in a good place at all right now. Ugh. Subaru needs to listen to him. Because he's actually not dealing with any of this right now. Even Felix pointed it out. He's just busy. Oh, Rem. You are the lone light right now. Of course. There you go. Can't argue with that. Oh, Rem, I love you. Oh, 3 days, huh? Sure, my boy's depressed. There's our candidates. Rude. Oh, wow. Tending the shop. Rem. She's great. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Mmm. Subaru would. Yeah, Amelia snapped on him for that too in the second episode. Or I think the first. Hmm. You never know, huh? Goes both ways, buddy. I hope you can work it out, man. Because again, I love Subaru, but we're in a bad spot right now. I feel so bad for Emilia. Things are clearly complex. But what to do now? It's a tough name to say, Krush. Well, maybe not. Oh, that's right. She's usually in her. Huh. Why not? It's very kind. Respectable. Say no to peer pressure. What? What the fuck? What the hell was that? That was healing. All right, I won't doubt your methods, Felix. An occurrence. Oh, wow. Oh, calm down. Yep. Yeah, it does. That's okay. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Uh, a man would know that best. Indeed, he made that very clear. Oh, that's very appropriate for him. Enemy. Yeah, because it's not like he's above redemption. What is he thinking? I'm a little worried. What is he thinking? Question is, what is he going to do? Because the visions he was having was he's gonna kill himself because he thinks he can go back to before this all happened. Okay, that told me all I needed to know. Huh? Wilhelm can read him like a book. Yo, what's going on? Anesthesia. The Mathers domain. Right, right. Wait, what? Uh, that's real fucked up. Jeez. Okay, I don't know about that. The only one, Subaru. And I don't like this look in his eyes. It's like his eyes are different now. I feel like there's a couple more lines. Oh. Oh, you're contracted. Okay, that explains why you're helping. Okay. So staying here is how you can be helpful, Subaru, basically. Yeah. That's the Yeah, that's what I'm fearing right now. What was that? Like something hit him there. I don't like that sound effect. He's gonna kill himself. He's gonna kill himself. The white whale. The hell? But you still want to go. Oh jeez, Subaru. Oh. It was just so bad and intense that Ren picked up on it. But yeah, what could it be? Like, who's going and fucking with them? Can't be just like normal villagers. Who the hell's there? So it makes me sad, and I know this is gonna go terribly, but this kind of has to happen with Subaru right now because he's not gonna get it right now. Oh, hello. Sure. Yeah, because what the hell could be happening? But you won't, and that's the thing. There's this assumption by Subaru that they can't deal with it, that he has to be there to help them, that he's the only one who can be on their side. Also, yes, Rem is amazing. Oh, because she wants to. Whoa. Oh, nice. Because you want to. Communication. Oh, Rem, you are too sweet for this world. She is his light right now. That's not true. See, this is really driving home what y'all said about him. Like him saying this now is really driving home like his true feelings about it. Oh, don't go anywhere. Wait, Rem. Rem went. Easy, Subaru. Okay, that's what she meant. Damn. Oh, Subaru. That's the thing. He doesn't get that he's the one who doesn't get it. Wow. Huh. Aro. Otto. So again, we have a situation. He has another chance to stay put. To not come and think he needs to be the one to help. Yeah, Otto, you kind of got into a bad situation. Just drop him off and dip. Oh, Subaru. This sucks, man. This really sucks now. Oh, even the ground dragon is frightened. Okay, Subaru knows. Wow, it's too late. He's gonna die here. He's gonna restart, but he's not gonna like. It's not gonna be before everything happened. Oh dear, this is gonna be a painful one. I can already tell. Oh boy. Well, we've met the hooded people. Makes sense. It's them fucking with them. Who are you? What are you? Uh, that's precisely when you run away. Wait, they were leaving. They've already done the damage. They didn't care about him. They're leaving from. Oh my gosh. What happened? What happened? What'd they do? Oh dear. Uh uh villagers. Oh. Uh everyone's dead. Holy shit, dude. Everyone died. This song. Oh gosh. Did it just hit him? Oh my gosh. And he's not even sad about all of them being dead. He's like, "Where's Rem?" Her weapon. Oh dear. Oh no. She's right. Oh. Oh. Oh no. The sickness called despair. Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? You took out a lot of them, but this is the result. Ugh. All the kids. I know, man. That's terrible. Oh boy. Oh, Suffaru. Is anyone still here? Surely there must be. No? Did they evacuate? Emilia and Roswell and Ram? Oh dear, maybe not. Oh. Oh my gosh. She was protecting her. Oh my gosh. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, Petra. Oh. Yikes. No. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I'm not even gonna question what the hell this secret passageway is, but I'm just concerned. What the fuck? It singed his. No, it. Oh my gosh. Singe was the wrong word. It's obviously cold. But, yo, that was their defense, and this is how he dies. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, no way. No way. No way. No way, dude. No way. We're not this far back. There's no way. Okay, thank goodness. I thought we went to the very beginning. I was so concerned. So I assume Emilia was safe inside that cold room, and Puck has made that defense because all the hooded figures couldn't get to there. So that was her defense. Basically, he needs to not fucking go. And yes, Rem, thank goodness you're okay. Rem, I'm so happy to see you. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. He's he's declined so much. Oh. Yeah, they really tried. Yeah, that's what it is. It's even stronger now, I guess. Cause she can detect it. Oh, Subaru. Oh, Rem. Because she wants to. Ah. Oh. Yeah, he is. I hope he does, buddy. Oh, this sucks. But again, Rem is the light. She's the light right now. He can't see it, but she's there. Otherwise, he'd be finished. Oh. 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 Demonically inspired. He can get there, man. He needs to recover. Like his delusion met despair, and this is where he's at now. And I don't blame him, but something needs to give here. Whoa. Oh, she felt, yeah, that's the moment she felt it from Ram. Oh my god. That poor ground dragon. Holy shit. Was it a hooded figure? Who are they? Of course. What do y'all want? Who are you? Oh my gosh. Rem, don't die here. Oh my god. Like, yup, she knows them. Which cultists? They're with the Witch of Envy. Yo! They took him. Why'd they take him? Oh, they must know. They must know the scent is on him. Or that he's affected by the witch. Are they gonna take him to her? Steal my reason to die. Oh my gosh. Ram. Ugh. Are we really gonna have to see Ram die again? Are you kidding me? Oh, this sucks. But oh my gosh. Oh boy. This is interesting though. Pride? Huh? Who are you? Yeah, who are you? Sin Archbishop. Sloth. Betelgeuse. That's an interesting name. You're Sloth. So, are all the 7 deadly sins represented through the witch? Because the witch is envy, obviously, so. Oh my gosh. His varying states of sanity is kind of funny. I kind of like this guy. This guy, he can bullet time very well. This is so cool, but so fucked up. The day of the ordeal. Okay, so Rem might be okay. Uh. Oh, wow. Yo. This guy is insane. I love this guy. Yo. Yo. I'm thoroughly disturbed, but I like this. If this is Sloth, I want to meet the others. But he asked if he was Pride after observing Subaru. I wonder. Uh-huh. Oh, is that what he calls it? Love. Oh. He's really trying. Oh, whoa. Yuck. Pretend. Wow. This guy's so. He says it's an act. Ah. As if seeking sympathy. Yo. This guy would know about madness. Yo. Oh, Subaru. Oh, loved by the witch, I guess he means. Oh, oh dear. Whoa. Wait, who's here? Oh my gosh, Rem. Rem, you badass. Oh my gosh, Rem, I don't know if you can take this guy. This guy is kind of next level in many ways. Oh dear. He's so silly. Wow. He sees right through them. Yo. Oh my gosh. This is the creepiest character I've ever seen. Yo. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Are you kidding me? I have to see this shit now? What? Wait, unseen hand. Wait, that hand? Wow, way to rub it in. This guy's a... Holy shit. I don't even know what to say, man. This is fucking insane. Ugh. Oh my gosh. This guy. Oh my gosh. And Rem. The other fingers. Wow. Ugh. Wow. Oh, this guy. Who is this guy? That laugh. Oh, Subaru. Oh, Ram, this everything sucks. No fucking way. No fucking way. Don't do this to me. No fucking way, dude. What? What? What the hell? Are you kidding me? Dude. 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 And she didn't reach him. Fuck. Whoa. She used the last of her power to break him out. Oh my god. Whoa, she does love him. I fucking knew it. Wow. Holy hell, dude. What is this episode? What just happened? Dude, what do you do now? What do you do? Subaru, I don't want to tell you to die, but there has to be a better way. There has to be. This can't be it. This can't be the only way. Not for Ram, not for this village, not for Ram. Betel, Betelgeuse. That's an interesting name. I might just call him Sloth. Oh no. And there she is, defending the villagers again. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Wait, sleep along with my daughter? What the fuck? What? Is that the Witch of Envy? Wait, what? What is going on? What is this? That creature just looked at Subaru and his head fell off. Sleep along with my daughter? This credit sequence is tripping me the fuck out. What just happened? Dude, what do I even like? What do I even make of this? And there he goes. Oh, don't say that. Oh. Was he about to say that he loves her too? Oh dear. And this is the side I like about Subaru. But look, Betelgeuse. I feel like I spent a lot of this episode just like wondering what the hell I'm watching, because it's one thing like the pre-episode discussion I have and what happened between Subaru and Emilia, like that's its own thing, and that's, boy, how great would it be if like Subaru could just naturally come to the understanding of how he needs to like confront Julius and how he needs to make things up to Emilia. Boy, wouldn't that be great if he could naturally come to that realization and make that happen and things be well. But no, things are happening. There is, what's that word that Betelgeuse? Can we talk about Betelgeuse? Sloth. Apparently, there's a 7 deadly sins thing going on here. But we found out the hooded figures are the witch's cult. Betelgeuse is, I guess, leading the cultists in this area against the Roswell mansion, presumably to get to Emilia. No, I don't know. I don't think the witches cult are necessarily interested in royal selection. Might be wrong about that. I think it's probably Emilia in particular. Otherwise, they'd probably be fucking with the other candidates as well. Because Emilia, again, we know about the perception of Emilia that Subaru's kind of come to understand, which is that, no pun intended, which is that being a half-elf, she's associated with the Witch of Envy, who's another half-elf with silver hair. But then that makes me think, what that creature at the end who was emerging from that shot was crazy, by the way. That whole sequence, that long drawn out, like Subaru's head falling off and them just freezing there on the spot with the beast continuing to look there and the snow blowing, so you know that all that's just happening, like it's continuing to stare at him and that moment is just there. What that beast said. That beast might be some kind of manifestation of the Witch of Envy. But it said, rest along with my daughter. At first I was like, Rem? But no. Emilia. Rest along with my daughter. Is the Witch of Envy Emilia's mother? Or, again, that's like the best guess I can have about whatever the hell that meant. I'm just going to keep that in the back of my mind. Because holy shit, so much. So, let me start from the beginning. Okay, whew. So in the beginning, we like get a sense of where Subaru's at, which is like, he's fucking depressed. He, like Rem says, he hasn't gone anywhere in like 3 days. He's just been there. Even if I think Felix pointed out that he's been training so hard as if to be like, look, I'm busy, you know, like as a distraction from like what's like really going on with him. Just everything with Emilia, and he doesn't feel like he was wrong, because he made clear like the way he felt about it, saying to Emilia, like, I've done all of this, I've done all, like, you could never repay me, like it's. But even beyond that, like throughout the episode, like when they get the sense from Ram, like to Ram, that shit was going down, Subaru was like, I'm the only one who can be there. I have to be there. I have to be the one to help. I have to do this. In this state, like knowing like shit's going down at the mansion, he's like, okay, I have to go. They even tell him, no, you need to stay here. If you leave, you're gonna be my enemy, and it's really gonna be contentious. Like, because they're under contractual agreement for Subaru to be there. If Subaru leaves, it breaks that, and then they are officially like enemies again. So really that makes things more difficult for Emilia. But we found out, because he went anyway, he took Rem with him. They stayed at this place. Rem left him there and took the burden on her own. And through the course of this episode, we realize like that Rem does love him, and it's not just sticking with him because she wants to. It's not just that he's special. Then both those things are true, but in her final moments after being brutally killed by I'll just call him Sloth or Beetle. She admits those feelings, but the first time Subaru, like, he catches up to where she catches up to her, riding with Otto. I wonder if we'll meet him again or them again. And he sees the villagers killed, all the kids. Goes to the mansion. He finds Ram and Petra killed. He sees like Emilia's like one of the white flowers or the white flower on the floor with blood. So I guess she got away even though she was wounded through the very cold hallway. I guess with Puck's assistance was able to create this little safe room for herself. And the cultists looks like they couldn't even get through. Subaru tried to open it and his fingers instantly froze and broke off. And he died in that room. He starts again. And he is very much in a completely fucked up state. I should have mentioned, he finds Rem's dead body, after all the villagers. And the death of all the villagers, like, he sees all that. He's horrified. And he's like, where's Rem? It's hard for me to like criticize Subaru. He was clearly in a deep state of delusion, and he truly like really found despair this episode. And I really hate to see it, man. And not just for Subaru, for Rem to die the way she did, especially that last time. But I wonder what Subaru can do, right? Because it's weird, because like the lesson from last episode was like Subaru shouldn't just assume that they need his help. He should put more like trust into these people who have obviously lived their lives and have this like importance about what they do. Like he shouldn't assume that he's above that and needs to butt in. But at the same time, what's the alternative here? Like, let's say Subaru doesn't go, he minds his own business. He maybe, like, it still happens, right? Like, the mansion gets fucked up by the cultists. Like, Ram still dies. The villagers died. The kids. Beetle is still being his wild, insane, truly mad self. He said some interesting stuff about Subaru. He looked at Subaru and he was like, why are you pretending to be insane? Why are you pretending to be mad? He's like, if you were truly mad, you wouldn't even acknowledge, like, the gazes of others. Like, you're not... He's like, I'm wondering why you're pretending. And he, like, licked his face and his eyeball. That's, like... This is legit probably the most disturbing character I've ever seen in anime. Actually, that's not true. I think... that's not a fair comparison. I was thinking of like Jill DeRay from Fate Zero, but he's just written to be absolutely fucking awful. Beetle is very interesting. He's obviously truly insane. He like bites through his fingers the blood, and he's constantly talking about these concepts of love and sloth, because that's his whole thing. He's like, that's truly slothful, and then he punishes like that sin even among like the cultists. Like he killed that one cultist like for, don't kill the messenger, but basically letting him know that Rem got away. And poor Rem, poor everyone, man. I don't know what Subaru does here, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's funny how the lesson was just that like Subaru shouldn't assume like Emilia needs his help and everything. And really, it's like, what can he do physically? But I'm just wondering like what the alternative is here. Like, is this just a constant that has to happen, and then figure out what to do after this? Like, is this show just that cruel that it's like, oh well, so yet like it could, like, both things can be true, right? So let me like kind of take that back. Both things can be true. Like, Subaru can like acknowledge the fact that he can't really do anything on his own to help them. You shouldn't assume that. And to like kind of play his role, right? And like understand the way things are. Like not to put himself in danger. More importantly, not to put Rem in danger. And not to like... But again, that can be true. And it can also be true for this to happen with the cultists killing everyone. And Amelia's probably okay somewhere, holed up. I don't know if Roswell's in there with her or something. But that's the thing. Are they really okay? Because then that beast was just sitting like broken in the middle of the like mansion. I feel like that giant beast could have gotten in there, who is possibly the Witch of Envy, but I don't know what that beast is. Or the witch was like speaking through the beast. Hard to say, man. There's so much I don't understand. There's so much, because now Subaru's in another fucking predicament. Like beyond like his complete degrading of his mental state, like in kind of like his delusion meeting despair, and then like having to witness that, and for Rem to die like they did, and everyone to die like they did. It just makes me wonder, like this is like the worst. This is like the worst time loop so far. And I don't know what he can do. Is he gonna have to maybe... Okay, this is a shot in the dark here. Is he gonna have to follow Reinhardt's advice, make up with Julius, and possibly get his help to maybe save them before it goes down? I don't know. Because again, both things can be true. Subaru can like abandon kind of his delusion, but he can also like practically find a solution to actually help, right? So maybe he can somehow get, I don't know, Julius's help by like squashing it with him. Maybe even Reinhardt, but no. I feel like it would be Julius. It's hard to say, man. It's hard to think of a solution to whatever the hell I just watched, man. I'm still just kind of fucked up over it, if I'm being honest, so. Oh, man. This show got so weird and so, like it was already, like, fucked up. Like, the whole premise of, like, Subaru dying and, like, having to see everyone suffer. It's almost, like, desensitizing, like, for me, in a fucked up way. Like, I feel like I should be crying that Rem's dead, but I'm not, because I understand the whole thing that it's like, well, she's not going to be dead because Subaru's going to die, and then she'll be back, and then, you know, there's going to be another chance. But that's why I'm glad that this excuse me, that's why I'm glad that this show is brutal, especially with that last Rem death, because they really have to drive home the fact that this shit ain't cool. Like, even though Subaru can start over, like, and he's suffering, everyone's fucking suffering and dying horribly. And, you know, even though I'm, like, numb to it to an extent just because of the whole premise, it's like, I can respect the fact that they're going so hard. Yeah, hopefully that shit doesn't happen again, but I have a feeling it probably will. But, again, I don't know if Subaru's gonna, like, logically come to any conclusion here, because at this point, at the end here, his goal is Beazle. He wants to kill him for what he did. And like this I won't say suddenly, but this like kind of romantic subtle sub like thing between Rem and Subaru is interesting as well. Because it almost seemed like they're in a market where he just restarted. He almost was about to say that he loved her as well, which would have been very like weird. But oh, Rem is such a sweetheart. I feel so bad for her. But she's so good. She's so great. I really like Rem. But anyway, I don't know what else I can say about this without just like speculating nonsense. Oh, let's talk about a little bit about Beazle said about as far as like his observation of Subaru. So he asked him if he was pride. So again, him claiming to represent sloth, and even his ability, like with the unseeing hand. Do all of them kind of have this like Maybe all the sins have some of this affinity with the hand. I don't know. Because who's actively, like, why does that unseeing hand come for Subaru? Like, who's actively doing that? Now, obviously, like, he has very heavy, like, the Witch of Envy for some reason is very, like, heavy, like, favor for him. I don't even know if I can call it that. It's more like a useful curse at this point. And useful is also the wrong word. It's a... Yeah, he wondered who he was, man, and he talked about the... Oh, did he say ordeal? It was a O word, but pretty much, I guess, the promised day for the cultists. Like, I guess a day where that they've been planning and looking forward to, whatever it is. That it's also happens to coincide, I guess, with royal selection. It makes me wonder, man. It makes me wonder. But yeah, that's actually it though. So I don't know what more I can say. Hopefully I'm supposed to be a little confused at this point. I'm more sad for Subaru than anything. I'm really sad for him. Like, I want to be fair and acknowledge like his illusion and his faults, but I feel so bad for him, man. That's just how I feel. I hate this. But again, both of those can be true. What am I even rambling about at this point? I don't know. But looking forward to when next week's episode drops. I'll be ready for it, man. Hopefully we get somewhere with that. And maybe we can take out Beazle. Who knows, man? Even though I find him so interesting, I probably wouldn't even want that just because I think he's such a really fucked up, twisted, truly insane, creepy, hilarious character in his own weird way. Like, he's, gosh, what a character, right? But yeah, that's actually it. I don't know if there's anything else I can say. There's a lot of mystery as to what's going on and what Subaru can maybe do and influence, and like what maybe happened to Amelia and Roswell there, and if that outcome can even be avoided. Hard to say. I'd like to say so, but again, I don't know if the show is like taking like a really cruel like stance as far as that occurring. I don't know. I almost, because yeah, I don't know, because up till this point, like Graham has died and Amelia died like early on in the show. Like, that was the very first thing. But the point being that Subaru, through Return by Deathing and figuring things out, like, he's been able to like keep everyone cool. Like, he saved the villagers and he kind of prevented a disaster there in terms of like the mob beast and Roswell, and taking the blame for that whole incident. And Subaru's really done some like superhero shit, but I don't know if he can change this outcome. And I think it's both sad and cool that that's uncertain for me. Maybe I'm being naive in the sense that, like, of course they're gonna find a way to get through this or change it, but who knows, man? I don't know how far this show's willing to go. We'll see. But yeah, that's actually it. I'm gonna cut myself off there. Gosh, my allergies are kind of killing me. Excuse me. But if you want early access, if you want 1 week early access to these reactions, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/YOROKOBE. I do early access to this and every other show that I do, anime polls, gaming polls, what have you. Pretty much just standard early access stuff, but try to be consistent, posting daily. I put out a schedule every week, so if that interests you, check it out. But more importantly, I appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.